So the last team in the NFL to win a game in the 2025 season, the New York Jets. Some of you may have expected this. Some of you are maybe surprised. Honestly, I'm a little surprised. I thought the Jets were going to have a win by now, and they're just the same old Jets. So today, let's rebuild them in Madden 26. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? I just feel bad for Jets fans, man. It's the same old thing, and they're just at the bottom of the AFC, bottom of the AFC East, just bottom of the NFL standings. And when will it change? It's gotta suck to watch Sam Darnold turn into a borderline top 10 quarterback in the NFL this year with the Seattle Seahawks. I know it's been a minute since Darnold was a Jet, but Zach Wilson has come and gone, Aaron Rodgers has come and gone, Justin Fields may come and go, and this team is still no better place than it was a decade ago, which just sucks. So the one spot about the Jets offensive line is it's good, and it sucks that Elijah Vera Tucker got hurt before the season started. Now it's like Josh Myers at times playing for them at right guard, and it's just out of their control. Elijah Vera Tucker's gotten injured a ton since the 2021 draft. They got John Simpson, they got Joe Tippmann, they have Armand Membu, who they just drafted in the top 10, cornerstone tackle. I believe Olu-Fashanu can also still be a cornerstone tackle for them, even though his play has been up and down this year. You have a good running back in Breece Hall. I don't know if he's going to be on the team next year. Garrett Wilson will be on this team for the foreseeable future. I like Mason Taylor as a tight end. It's just quarterback. That's what you need. And I don't know who could have been the guy. I mean, Zach Wilson was maybe never destined to be a good NFL quarterback, given how he was at BYU. Sam Darnold, could you have been 2-3 more years patient with him? I don't know. It's coaching as well that comes down with a rotating offensive coordinator cycle, rotating head coaches. The defense has its playmakers. I mean, Will McDonald's been a little disappointing this year. I think he had high expectations going into the year after a promising year last year. You have Jermaine Johnson, former first rounder. You have Quinnen Williams, just absolute beast on that defensive line. Still one of the best defensive tackles or just overall defensive linemen in the NFL. You have Sauce Gardner, one of the best corners in the league as well. I believe he got a massive extension this offseason. And it's just like, the linebackers aren't good. Sherwood has not been good off this extension. Stevens has been fine. They have Azariah Thomas, right? The former Florida State corner. So I don't know. We're going to just try to improve the Jets today. We have one first round pick in this draft, and we'll see how this team looks going forward in the future. We are currently 0-6. I simulated a week, and we lost to the Denver Broncos. All right, so we finished the season, let's see, with come on, show me my record. I can't wait to see how bad it is. I hope we finish with the worst record in the NFL, and we do. We go 4-13. We are going to have the number 1 overall pick in the NFL draft. Now, I don't know if we'll have a tiebreaker over the Browns. I think we will, which is, I don't know. I don't think Aaron Glenn would get fired, but maybe he would. I don't know. I would hope not. This is probably just a Woody Johnson issue, right? So you got Breece Hall, 691 yards. Khalil Herbert got in the backfield. I kind of like Braylon Allen. I don't know if Madden's going to like him as much going forward. Garrett Wilson's a wide receiver 1. I think Mason Taylor could be the guy as well. Man, do we need to figure out some other spots here on the offensive line or on the offensive unit. Olu-Fashanu, 17 sacks he gave up. Great. Sherwood, I hope, is better in this game than he is in real life right now. Same with Michael Clemens. Those two have not been great this year. We just need to add a ton of talent to this team. I don't even think I'm going to draft a quarterback with the number 1 pick. I did say I wanted to maybe go a different route. I've drafted a lot of quarterbacks. As of late, I've drafted Arch Manning. I drafted DJ Lagway? Dylan Raiola. I think I drafted in my Saints rebuild. We obviously had Caleb Williams in the Bears rebuild. And then, I forget, I think Raiola was in the Dolphins one. Arch was in the Giants one. Who was in or is that all I've done? I think that I've only done 3 rebuilds. So either way, or the Browns. Maybe it was Raiola in the Browns. Oh, no, it was Nussmeier in the Browns. Either way, I don't think I want to draft a quarterback because I want to at least give my chance, make that a little bit more challenging. All right, so let's see the season recap. The Bucks beat the Jags in the Super Bowl. Baker Mayfield over Trevor Lawrence, 2 number 1 overall picks. Jamel Dean, Super Bowl MVP. Wow. Jalen Hurts won MVP. That's not happening in real life. Liam Cohen, Coach of the Year. Puka, Offensive Player of the Year. That's probably going to happen. TJ Watt, Depoy. Ashton Jeanty, Offensive Rookie of the Year. And Jalen Walker, Defensive Rookie of the Year. So let's advance here to the 2025 offseason. The Jets go 4-13. The 2026 offseason. In the recent mock, we do have the number 1 pick. I mean, I scouted John Matier a ton. I don't think I'm going to take a quarterback number 1. I don't know if I'm going to take TJ Parker, Peter Woods. I assume it would be Caleb Downs is a beast. Ruben Bain, I know, is in the most talks to go number 1 out of Miami. So we'll see what we're going to end up doing. I mean, this team just needs a lot. And I don't know if edge rusher, is the biggest need, but just kind of need everything. I wouldn't mind taking Jordan Tyson in this draft or Carnell Tate, but I'm not going to take a receiver number 1. So maybe I trade, right? Maybe I trade out of the number 1 pick. I don't know how the fans are going to feel about that. I don't mind paying a running back in this game. Like, we have all this money. I'll bring back Breece Hall. Yeah, I don't mind paying a running back in Madden. Way smarter to do it at Madden than in real life. So we're going to keep Breece. We're going to keep Garrett Wilson. I want to bring back Elijah Vera Tucker as well, as long as this dude can just stay healthy. And we are going to bring him back. I want to have a good offensive line for my next quarterback. I don't know if I'm going to sign a quarterback, trade for a quarterback. We'll pick up the 5th-year option for Will McDonald. Andre Cisco, we'll see. I would like to bring back Quincy Williams. He's, what, 30? And we have his brother, so let's do that. Not interested in signing. Okay, so he's going to hit free agency. Simpson, I would like to bring back as well. I don't mind bringing him back as just a left guard for 3 years. He'll be back. Nick Folk is 41. I do not think I'm going to bring him back. We'll probably try to get a new punter and kicker in the offseason. We'll probably change some of our playbooks as well. So let's bring back maybe Andre Cisco on a 2-year deal, and he will come back. So the only one is Quincy Williams that's really going to hit free agency. I'll let Tony Adams hit. Right now, Khalil Herbert, Briggs will allow all those guys to hit. All right, so let's sign free agents here and see where we're not going to really spend too much money because the free agency class is not very good. So I would like to see if there's a solid enough wide receiver 2 to bring into New York next year. Alec Pierce is 26 years old. Yeah, I'm going to have to give Rondo Moore a 1-year deal. I hate it here. All right, 1-year deal for Rondell. He's going to be like a wide receiver 2 or 3. I'm going to try to bring back Quincy Williams, though, on a 3-year deal. He doesn't have any offers. All right, so I spend some money in free agency, probably not on the best analytical-driven people. I brought in Brandon Aubrey, Tommy Townsend, brought back Quincy Williams, and we might get Rondo Moore. That's going to be it for me now. I think the question is, do we want to trade down? It says to take John Mateer 1. I know the Jets need a quarterback, but I might take Ruben Bain 1 out of Miami. I might just take an edge rusher, which is probably silly, but then maybe we should just trade down. I don't know. Could I get like both 1st-round picks from the Jaguars? Probably not, because the Browns, or no, the Browns have 2 1st-round picks. I don't know if I can get their pick in the Jaguars. Could I trade with like maybe the Rams and get their 1st-round pick and the Falcons' 1st-round pick? Like, is that a possibility? Like, Justin Fields was signed to a 2-year deal. Therefore, like, he can be our starter next year, which is probably not great. I mean, we will clear up that money next year. He's got 1 year left on his deal. I don't know. Does anybody want Justin Fields? Michael Wilson, Bashal Tudin, Jacoby Myers, and a 4th? Loki, don't hate that. Braden Fisk is a great offer, actually. Amani Hooker, he's 28 years old. I mean, Spencer Rattler's on the trade block as well as a quarterback. It's not a bad guy to bring in. I don't know, though. He's probably not as good in this game. Like, Spencer Rattler's been pretty good in real life. I don't know if I'm going to draft a quarterback, so maybe I should sign like a backup. I also tried to sign Kenny Pickett as well. Did I get him? I did. So Kenny Pickett and Justin Fields, 2 former Steelers quarterbacks, are going to be our backups. Or, I mean, they're just going to be our quarterback room. Joe Bitonio, former Brown, goes to the Steelers. I'm not going to take Nussmeier number 1. Like, Mateer might be there in the 2nd round. Like, I don't mind taking John Mateer there. I know I said I didn't want to draft a quarterback, but maybe not a high one. Like, I'm not going to take Sellers, not going to take Drew Aller. I think I'm going to take Ruben Bain. I don't know. I would like to bring him in for my, like Mendoza. I'm not going to, oh no, I had Mendoza, I thought, of one of my rebuilds too. Did I have Mendoza in my, I don't know. Either way, we're going to bring in Bain. Denzel Boston, probably not. I think we're going to take Bain with the number 1 overall pick, which is silly, I know. I'm going to scout Jordan Tyson. Maybe he's there in the 2nd round. I'll scout Avion Terrell. I'll scout or bring in those guys in for the workouts. Maybe not Keldrick Falk. So let's do that. But I will see the trade down options as well. Like if somebody does want to trade down, hey, or trade up, I am all ears. So the Jets with the number 1 overall pick. I mean, if you're not going to take a quarterback number 1, you should trade down. So the Bears, whoa. Okay. I could get a 1st, a 2nd, a 3rd, and a 7th for moving down 2 spots. All right, bye, Ruben Bain. That is an insane offer. I'm reading that right? I'm going down 2 spots, and I'm getting a future 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and a 7th this year. Holy crap. Okay, the Vikings will give me 2 future 1st-round picks to go down to 14. That's a good offer as well. The Ravens would give me 3 1st-round picks to go down to 18. The Raiders would give me this package. I don't know. I kind of like that Bears package. The Lions would give me 3 1st and 3 2nds to go down to 23. Hell yeah, man. Some of these offers are elite. Dolphins 3 spots. And I think I'm going to do, I can get the 2nd this draft. I think I'm going to do the Colts 3 1st-round picks. I think I'm going to do the Bears thing. Well, Colts would give me like 3 firsts and 3 seconds, but I got to go down to 21. This I'm just dropping 2 spots, and I'm getting a first rounder next year. I'm going to do this trade with the Bears. I guess the Bears are not going to take a quarterback either, right? Like, you have Caleb Williams, so I assume they're going to take Ruben Bain, number 1. I hope they take TJ Parker, which they do. Browns, take a quarterback. Don't take Ruben Bain. Don't take Ruben Bain. They take Garrett Nussmeier. So the guy I was going to take at number 1 is there at number 3. So let's do that. I'm going to take Ruben Bain with this pick. I wonder if I could trade down even more. But yeah, we're going to take Ruben Bain. Absolute stud out of Miami as a pass rusher. A+ true value. He's ranked 9th. We took him at 3. Whatever. I don't care. He's going to be a superstar for us in our front 7. Still need a quarterback. I get that. And I didn't get like any additional picks in this draft, but I like where we're at. I could maybe trade up into this draft if I wanted to. So the Dolphins took Jamad McCoy, the current injured corner at Tennessee. The Raiders take Peter Woods. So both Clemson defensive linemen go in the top 6. You have Francis Maigoa from Miami going there. You have Matayo here, edge rusher. Ugalele, and then you have Caden Proctor going to the Giants. So that's how the top 8 looks. I wonder if like Jordan Tyson will make it into the second round because this team, there goes Keldrick Falk. Like we still need another receiver. Caleb Banks goes, like Caleb Downs falls, maybe. I doubt he falls into the second round. Spencer Fano goes. I mean, I'm looking for a linebacker. I don't know like where Avil Reese is projected to go. There's Avion Terrell. Drew Aller just went to the Rams there at 16. AJ Harris from Penn State goes to the Chargers at 17. There goes Lenore Sellers to the Colts at 21. I would have thought about that, but I don't know where Daniel Jones left. He was a free agent. Caleb Downs goes to the Cowboys. The Lions take a center. And then the Steelers are on the clock. They take Fernando Mendoza, so they take a quarterback. I mean, they're a team that definitely needs a quarterback. The Browns are picking at 31 from the Jags. That is brutal. Because there was a chance that pick could have been really good. The Rams are picking at 16, and then I assume the 16th pick is from the Falcons. So Anthony Hill goes. I was looking about or taking him out of Texas. So the Pats take Perkins here. Another linebacker would have been nice. The Browns take an edge rusher, and the Bucks at 32, I think took an offensive lineman. So we're on the clock here at 33. Also don't mind trading down here in the second round, but I would want like 2 second rounders. I don't know if anybody even has 2 second rounders. I can get the Seahawks first next year. I mean, I don't know if they're going to be that bad next year, but that is an interesting offer. The Falcons first in 2 years. I think we're going to make our selection, and we're going to take Cade Klubnik. Oh no, we're not going to take Jeremiah Love. I feel like it would be wise to take a receiver, either Jordan Tyson or Carnell Tate. I feel like Tyson's going to be the first receiver off the board in real life. I haven't drafted Tate yet. There's John Mateer. I'll take him in the 3rd if he's there. I think I'm going to take, you can take Tack Davis. There's Nick Singleton. I'm not going to take a running back. All right, I'm going to take Jordan Tyson here, though, out of Arizona State. We finally get a really good number 2 next to Garrett Wilson. And Tyson, 19th in true value. We took him at 33. Tyson and Bain. Great draft for us. So Klubnik went 37 to the Raiders. I'm not sure if we're going to see like John Mateer off the board. Oh, the Jets don't have a 3rd rounder. Oh boy. Is that from the Devontae Adams trade? Well, that messes up things a little bit. That's brutal. Okay. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to take Jalen Daniels or Miller Moss in this class. So this is our draft class. We also ended up taking an LSU receiver, Nick Anderson, later on. Kanye Udo, mixture of Kanye West and Epe Udo. Dominique Orange. Dominique Orange. I don't know why I said it like that. Joey Childs. So we took a bunch of offensive linemen there in the draft as well. Going into year number 2 now. Justin Fields is still the quarterback. I haven't found a better option. We'll see if there's going to be any free agents in the 2027 class. I mean, we could try to figure out how to trade for one. I do have an additional first rounder next year from the Chicago Bears, so I hope they're going to be bad. Maybe I should have took a chance and got like more first from like the Indianapolis Colts if I thought that roster wasn't going to be great here in Madden. But we're here now, starting off the season. Quinnen Williams is going to miss the start of the season, arguably our best player, which is pretty brutal. I would love to make the playoffs. I mean, we're an 84 overall, which could definitely go up at the end of the year. Like we have Jordan Tyson, we have Garrett Wilson, Rondale Moore. I like that. We have Braylon Allen, Breece Hall, Justin Fields there in the backfield. You got Mason Taylor, you got Membu, Vera Tucker, Tippmann, Simpson, and Fashanu with some depth that we took in this class as well. Defense, it's not great. We have not Francisco Mayagoa. I guess they're brothers, right? I guess they are. Both from Miami, which is kind of cool then. So we have him. We have Sherwood. and we have Quincy Williams as our linebackers. Definitely the weakest core there, but you got Ruben Bain, Jermaine Johnson, and eventually Quinnen Williams when he comes back on the defensive line. You have Brownlee, Thomas, and Sauce. Cisco, I don't know if we should put Thomas as a strong safety. Probably, right? I mean, the special teams could be great. Aubrey and Tommy Townsend. All right, so to start off the 2026 season, the New York Jets are actually 4-2. Justin Fields has not had very good stats this year. 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He's been sacked 14 times. Breece Hall, though, averaging 79 yards per game, 3 touchdowns, 4.9 yards per carry coming off that contract extension. Even Braylon Allen has been pretty good, 3.9 yards per carry. So we've been running the ball. We've been averaging over 100 yards rushing per game. And I feel like Fields could run the ball more for sure. Tyson and Garrett Wilson off to a fine start. Like, not going to end up with a bunch of yards at the end of the year because it seems like we are like running back driven, which is fine with me. I've invested a lot into this offensive line. We've invested into the running game with the Breece Hall contract. Ruben Bain, 6.5 sacks as a rookie. There is a chance he can get double-digit sacks as a rookie and win defensive rookie of the year. So things have been good this year. The Bears are 3-3, a team we do own their first round pick from this season. I don't know if I'm going to set the focus on quarterback at the end of the year. It still might be like corners or linebacker or safety, maybe safety. Damn, I should have taken Miami's first round pick. They're 0-7 this year. I'm sure they did offer me a trade to go up to number 1, but hey, I like where we're at right now. The Jets could be playing playoff football at the end of the year. Justin Fields is looking for $64 million over 3 years. I don't know about that one, Jim. All right, we were 4-2 the season, 5-12. We went 1-10 to end the year. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, that's just typical Jets, I guess. Wow, we really beat the Dolphins, Browns, Patriots, and Dolphins again. Okay, maybe not the best wins in the world. Oh my God. We almost ended the year on an 11-game winning streak, or 11-game losing streak. We beat the Bears. Helps out our draft pick, I guess, from them. That is crazy. Damn, that sucks. I wonder what the Bears ended up finishing, because then hopefully they didn't make the playoffs. I don't think they did. Okay, they didn't. The Bears finished 7-10. So we should have 2 top 10 picks. I think we're going to be picking 3 or 4. It looks like 4 in the NFL draft. I mean, we could end up taking a quarterback. I knew that Justin Fields wasn't going to be the long-term answer of this ball club. And I guess to look at the stats this year, do we at least have the foundation? Quarterback, it was a disaster. So Fields, what happened to Fields? He only played 11 games. Maybe that's why we didn't win, but that's whatever. We combined 20 touchdowns, 18 interceptions between Kenny Pickett and Justin Fields. Oh my God, no way. We signed Aaron Rodgers. 3 former Steelers quarterbacks. That's hilarious. Breece Hall only played 12 games. That's brutal. He was averaging 61 yards per game. Garrett Wilson finished with 967. Tyson 775. Rondo Moore 503. In the receiving yard department, sacks, we had Esapole give up, or no, excuse me, Fashion who give up 14 sacks. Offensive line was it was healthy this year. Everybody played 17 games on the offensive line, which like would never happen in the NFL. And then Ruben Bain had 12.5 sacks this year for a rookie. So I hope he ends up winning defensive rookie of the year. Like that'd be sweet. All right, so here is the recap. Aaron Rodgers is retiring on the Jets. Bo Nix won MVP. Jalen Hurts got Super Bowl MVP. They beat the Bills. Dave Canales, Coach of the Year. Wow, what a season this was. Jamar Chase, Opoy, Gregory Rousseau, Depoy, Drew Aller, Offensive Rookie of the Year. You may not see it, but Ruben Bain got Defensive Rookie of the Year. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so we drafted the Defensive Rookie of the Year at number 3. We got a future first rounder and second rounder out of this draft, I believe. So we're going to have picks for 2 firsts in this draft and 2 seconds. Jeremiah Smith would be sick, but we don't need a receiver. I don't know if I want to take DJ Lagway. I know he didn't want to draft a quarterback, so we'll see how free agency works. Maybe I'll trade for a quarterback. Do I trade for Bo Nix, the MVP winner? Aaron Rodgers, we saw retired. That is the only Jet, maybe the least important Jet on this roster. All right, so do we need to re-sign anybody important? We will pick up Olafushanu's option. Only a 78 overall, still kind of disappointing. Like Joe Tippmann, I would bring back. We should have a little bit of cap space. He actually wants to test out free agency. We don't really have as much cap space as I thought. Jermaine Johnson, I mean, he's fine in Madden, right? So, like, do I want to bring him back? I will on a 3-year deal. I mean, former first rounder. We're going to bring him back. Justin Fields is gone. We are not bringing him back. I guess I could tag Tippmann. I don't think I'm going to. I don't think that'd be a wise use of funds right now. So let me actually see. Is there anybody that we can release to save some money going into free agency? Let's look. So we could release Quinn Williams. Not gonna do that. Sherwood, gonna do that. He's gonna be gone. 27. He's an 84. Holy never mind. Okay, I thought Sherwood was like a 74. No, we are not going to cut him in the slightest. Well, it said 84 overall. It says he's a 78 there. All right, Madden, I guess I won't cut him. Stevens, we can cut. That would make sense. He's a 75 overall. Let's do that. We're going to save $10 million with that one. And I do really need to like overhaul my secondary in the offseason anyway. I'm not going to release Kenny Pickett. Michael Carter, I could save $10 million by releasing him as well. Yeah, we're going to do that. So we just cleared up like $20 million extra in cap space. Could be more if I release Sherwood, but I'm not going to do that. So let's go here to free agency. I got to use all my points going next year. We're still Aaron Glenn. Hopefully next year, it really just depends who the hell our quarterback is going to be, because we have playmakers all over the place. Trent McDuffie's a free agent. No quarterback. No good quarterback or free agents. Okay, so it's either we're going to have to draft one or I'm going to have to trade for one. And trading for one is very, very tough. I don't know who I'd want to go after. I'm not going to trade for Caleb Williams. I don't think I'm going to be able to trade for Joe Burrow, Josh Allen. That's impossible. Bo Nix just won MVP. Do I trade for Bo Nix? Garrett Nussmeier is already an 86. Baker's got too big of a cap hit. Same with Kyler, and I don't even think I want Kyler. Herbert, no. Mahomes, no. When Norris Sellers is already an 84. I mean, Jaden Daniels would be electric. Like, could I just give you pick 4 for Jaden Daniels? Would we do this? Could I give you 4 and so I have 2 firsts and 2 seconds. I'll do 4, 41, and my first rounder next year for Jaden Daniels. I have no idea. Okay, this actually gets pretty close. All right, so 2 firsts and like I feel like 2 seconds gets this done. All right, we'll go back to Daniels because I wonder if there's anybody else like Dak. I mean, Daniels is cap hit so much better, but he will be a free agent soon. Jalen Hurts has a $41.8 million cap hit. I mean, he just won the Super Bowl. I feel like Bo Nix would be kind of smart here because he just won the Super Bowl. Jordan Love, Bryce Young, no. Drake May. I mean, in division, I'm sure they would love for that to happen. Because the only thing with Jaden Daniels, he's about to be a free agent next year, but so is Bo Nix. All right, let's do this. Let's offer 4, 41, my 28 first, and I will offer you 73 in this draft and my third rounder next year. So 2 thirds, a second, and 2 firsts for Jaden Daniels to be the next. No, I thought they were going to accept that. I was going to say to be the next Jets quarterback. They need safety help. I mean, do you want Malachi Moore? Take Malachi Moore for me. Does that get it done? It does not. All right, what about an additional 4th in all of this? They say no. All right, so what about if we just remove these and I do a second next year and a third this year? I'll do 68 and I'll do the second. So 2 seconds, 2 firsts, and a third for Jaden Daniels. Oh my God, that's so close. I mean, I don't really have any positions that they would love to trade for. I could give you JC Davis, a left tackle. Does that get it done? No. I mean, I'm going to have to give up so much draft capital I've accumulated. They need a left guard. I don't really want to move John Simpson in this deal. Would you take Joey Childs? I drafted this guy recently. No, I wish I drafted good offensive linemen because that would make this somewhat better to do. All right, what about Jarvis Brownlee Jr.? They say no. So I'm going to have to throw in like another third. So 2 seconds, 2 firsts, 2 thirds for Jaden Daniels. I've never really done this before, trading all this for a quarterback. This may backfire. This may be the worst decision I have made in a Madden rebuild yet. Let's try it though. What? Oh my God, are you kidding me? All right, instead of 41, Jesus. Can I do 36? Does that get it done? It does. Jaden Daniels, welcome to the New York Jets. Oh, that was crazy. I feel like that could backfire, but we just got a quarterback that can help us right now. All right, so I did offer a bunch of moves out there. I mean, at least in that deal, I essentially got like Ruben Bain anyway last year. So one of those firsts and thirds, it was an additional one. I had to give up my first rounder at number 4, but I have 9. I have 30 or I have 41 in the second round as well. So I traded my picks, but I got to keep the Bears picks. So I essentially gave like for trading down. I mean, I had to do a first, a second, and 2 thirds to get Jaden Daniels. Look at it, like you can look at it like that lens. So let's see. DJ Lagley might go 5. Jeremiah Smith might go 4 now. I am not taking Nico from UCLA at number 9. I'll tell you that right now. Let's see if we got any free agents here. Trent McDuffie went to the Steelers. I got Isaiah Rodgers. I got Jordan Fuller. I tried offering Ryan Kelly a deal. It doesn't look like I'm going to get him. I might get D Winters. I don't think he even wants to come here, but we do have the highest offer for him. Now, I need a center, and I don't think I'm getting Ryan Kelly, so I'm going to withdraw this offer. Joe Tippmann, it goes to the Pats, a division rival. So I'm going to have to sign like Garrett Bradbury to a 1-year deal. Not a good offensive lineman, but I just need another center on the roster. All right, so free agency recap. Yeah, Trent McDuffie got $22 million a year with a $98 million bonus from the Steelers. The Pats spend a ton. They got Zay Flowers, Marlon Humphrey, and Travis Kelce went to the Rams. So I actually did get D Winters. I got Isaiah Rodgers, got Fuller, signed Darnell Washington, and Garrett Bradbury there. So let's schedule some private workouts, at least 3 of them. I mean, I'm probably not going to get Colin Simmons. Another edge rusher would be elite. We could try to get Justin Scott, another defensive tackle. Wouldn't mind that. Corner, Leonard Moore from Notre Dame would be nice. And I'll scout out just some of these guys here. Or we'll do Moore, we'll do Scott, and we'll do Bolden as well. So let's scout these guys. I keep pressing the wrong button. All right, so let's start the NFL draft right now. We are going to have the 9th overall pick here. The Giants have number 1. Are they going to take a quarterback? Are they sold on Jackson Dart? The answer is no, because they get Arch Manning. I guess it fits for them, right? The son of what? Cooper Manning, the nephew of Peyton and Eli. Colin Simmons goes number 2. I'm not going to trade up, so let's see. The Commanders do have 4 and 8. They take Jeremiah Smith and Jordan Seaton. I'm not sure who their quarterback's going to be. DJ Lagway goes to the Jags. I would have traded for Trevor Lawrence at that point. Probably would have costed me a lot less. Maybe I should have went that route. We could get Ryan Williams from Alabama. Not going to do that. I think we're going to take Leonard Moore here, the corner out of Notre Dame. So we're going to have him, and we're going to have Sauce Gardner. I think we need another corner, and Isaiah Rodgers and Azariah Thomas. Benjamin Morrison. Like, there's been some good, I guess, Notre Dame corners over the year. 5th in true value. We took him at 9. Hopefully the dude's going to be a stud. So the Commanders took Nico there in the 2nd round, and they also took Trey White as well. Arvell Reese was in this draft class, and he ended up going. Should I take Sam Levitt from Arizona State? All right. I took Jaden Virgin Morgan. What a name, from Boise State here. Yeah, I wish I'd even show you guys that I made this pick. So we also had to draft a quarterback. We took Darren Mensah here from Duke because Kenny Pickett and Fields are no longer here. We took a left guard who looks fine later on. It always stinks when your 6th round pick is a higher overall than your 2nd round pick. Hate that. I got offers for Isaiah Rodgers, who we just signed. Tyreek Stevenson in a 5th. I don't think I'm going to trade him. I like having the corner depth. And we are here to start up the season. The script writers knew what they were doing. We're going up against the Washington Commanders. Jaden Daniels returning to RFK Stadium or whatever the hell it's being called. We are an 86 overall entering this year, which is pretty exciting. I do want to see our injury report before the season starts. Good. We're pretty in line with what we need right now. They're an 83 overall. I guess Nico is going to be their starting quarterback. We're going to have Jaden Daniels, Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, Jordan Tyson. That's pretty elite. They got their Arizona State ties in Daniels and Tyson. We have Mason Taylor, 82 overall, Membu, Vera Tucker, Bradbury Simpson, and Fashanu on the offensive line. We have Winters, Sherwood, I was lied to about his overall, and Williams as our linebackers. Fuller and Cisco as our safeties. Still not like the greatest spot, but Azariah Thomas could be a safety soon. Sauce, Thomas, Moore, and yeah, I guess like Isaiah Rodgers, Brownlee. We have 5 solid corners. And then you have Ruben Bain, Quinnen Williams, Dominique Orange, Jermaine Johnson. I guess we can get Will McDonald kind of there. Why not on the defensive line? 76 overall, better than Orange. Hopefully this is going to be a very successful 2027 season. All right, so last year we went 5-12. Great. It's raining here in September, taking on the Commanders. We have a 3rd and 4. I mean, good thing we have a mobile quarterback now. Yeah, I guess, like, what do you guys think about trading for a quarterback as well? Because I should have double checked Daniel's contract. Obviously, I'm going to pay him whatever he wants, but we may have to make some other financial restrictions. Like, what if, was that holding? Like, what if I have to trade away Garrett Wilson to save some money elsewhere? But that's fine. We got Jordan Tyson, and we can fill it out going forward. Maybe I got to cut Breece Hall at the end of the year. They had, like, holding or offside, so that kind of bailed me out. I mean, we got 3rd and 10. I do not trust throwing the ball right now. Jaden Daniels looks so weird in a Jets jersey, I will say that. Let's see what we can get here on 3rd down. Mason Taylor, nope. Oh, that's balls underthrown. Terrible ball there by Jaden Daniels in the rain. But Brandon Aubrey is a beast, and he is able to knock down that field goal. So let's see this defense front and center. 1st and 10 here from the 13. Let's see what we got. We got Will McDonald out there. We got Quinnen Williams, Dominique Orange. We got Jermaine Johnson, another guy. Like, I feel like we will have contracts we could cut. That is not going to be a sack. I do this all the freaking time. I gotta stop. But also, let me stop talking about cutting people. Let me like get excited about this roster going into the season. 2nd and inches here. Are they going to call a play before the end of the quarter? They are not. So Brian Robinson is back on the Commanders. They just got a first down. They 1st and goal from the 2. Nico is their quarterback. I guess he built up that stock at UCLA, and that is going to be a sack. I don't know if that was supposed to be an RPO or what. Well, they lost a decent amount of yardage right there. So we have 2nd and goal from the 8. This stupid weather, man. This is really going to be an issue going forward in this game. Oh my God, Sherwood just died. Oh my God, I would rewind that. I'm looking at my user linebacker. That was disgusting. That was not kind. All right, so I guess I got to be a spy here with Fuller. 3rd and goal from the 1. Nico's calling over tight end in motion here. That's what, Ben Sino. And they're going to run the ball to Robinson, and he's going to get into the end zone just barely. Commanders score their first touchdown of the year. We're still looking for ours in the Jayden Daniels era. We have a 3rd and 1 here from the 29. I would like to just run the ball up the middle, but I don't know if that's going to work. We got Darnell Washington, big Darnell. I mean, we have one-on-one with Garrett Wilson over there and Jordan Tyson. I just do not. Oh, man, Mason Taylor was wide open over the middle. Oh, we had guys open there. I also just don't trust the deep ball in the rain. I guess we scored a touchdown that I didn't need to play a moment for. So we have 51 seconds left. We got the ball in the red zone. How many? We got 3 timeouts. All right, let's try to get another touchdown here before the end of the first. Daniels, how quick are you? Yeah, we're kind of fast. Can I get a block from Garrett Wilson? Not really. I don't think I'm going to burn a timeout there. I guess I got out of bounds, actually, so we're fine. 1st and goal from the 8. I think this is where we could try to run the ball. Can I get a good block? Breece Hall, end zone. Let's go. We're up by 10. And we are back in the red zone. 3rd and 2 from the 17. Let's see what we got here. I kind of want to throw the play this to the other side with Breece, but I don't think I'm able to do that on this one. Either way, can we get the first down? We are not. Great. Let's run hurry up. Come on, let's go for it. I think we can get this. Let's be a little aggressive here. I don't know if this is the play call. Actually, let's just run it to the left side. Come on, get up the middle, Breece. Let's go. Great pancake by number 70 right there. That was a nasty pancake. And we're down an offensive lineman. Great. So it was John Simpson that got hurt. Darnell touchdown. Did we give it to the 6'7" Darnell Washington on this play? Let's see what happens here. Darnell. Okay, no, that didn't work. Hit B really quickly. Is that Mason Taylor? Or no, it's Jordan Tyson stays on his feet. All right, we're going to run this weird play to Mason Taylor and see if we can hit him in the back left part of the end zone. Roll out. I didn't see him open. Let's go up with Daniels. Jayden Daniels, first rushing touchdown as a New York Jet. And we're now up by, I think, 17 here against the Commanders. They score a touchdown here. So we got 3rd and 5 from the 46. We could try to get Cumberland. We could run the ball here. I don't think I want to give the ball to Cumberland. Garrett Wilson slips in the rain. Can he hold on to this? Did he hold on? Let's go. What a catch there from Garrett Wilson. And that is going to be a first down for the Jets. We do have another 3rd and 7 here from the 34. Garrett Wilson kind of going out left. I hope maybe Cumberland is like the 3rd down receiving back. I just hope Breece Hall didn't get hurt. Oh my God. That was an easy first down. I don't know if that was Jordan Tyson. I don't think so. But the rain makes us overthrow it. And we are trying to run the last play before the 2-minute warning. This would kind of seal the game. They have 0 timeouts remaining. Can Braylon Allen get the first down? He unfortunately cannot. But Brandon Aubrey's a beast. He hit like a 50-plus yard field goal. We're going to win by 16 in week 1 against the Washington Commanders. Aaron Glenn, I don't know if we won week 1 last year. I think we did. So it's his 2nd week 1 victory of his 3-year Jets career. All right, so the Jets are 6-1 here at the midseason mark. That's what I'm talking about. So Jayden Daniels so far, 15th in passing yards, 8 in touchdowns, 7th in passer rating, just 1 interception so far this year. No disrespect to Justin Fields, but it is nice to have an upgrade at the quarterback position. That also is like a similar style of play in a way, like having that mobile quarterback is great, so we didn't have to change the system too much. Jordan Tyson's kind of been the wide receiver 3 this year. Oh no, he got hurt. He only played 5 games. And how is like Ruben Bain been in year number 2? Is he on 10 sack watch? No, he only has 2 sacks so far this year. All right, so we are here at the midseason mark. So let's set our national focus. I could keep it on safety. Honestly, I don't mind that, given that it's still a weak part, I would say, of our team. Oh, new extension for Quinnen Williams. Like, see, like these are scary because some big time money. Is Jayden Daniels going to be here as well? Let me actually not do anything stupid before I figure out what the hell I'm doing with Jayden Daniels. Now, if I went to, let me actually, look to see Jayden Daniels' contract, because he may have gotten extended. But I didn't think he did. I could restructure contracts. I forgot you could do that. I wonder how much that money really saves you. No, he's still under this rookie deal. It's got 2 years remaining now, so that's pretty sweet for us. I guess that's my window to at least build the best team possible. And I don't have a first or a second rounder in this draft. And the New York Jets are playing in the wild card weekend. I believe we won 10 games this year. I was worried that after I simulated to the playoffs, it was going to fall apart. So we do lose to the Cowboys by 13. We beat the Dolphins by 25, lose to the Bills by 18. Then we beat the Browns and Colts on the road. Oh my God, we lost to the Giants 34-3. I'm noticing our offense was not good in the final 5 weeks. Now, is that a weather thing? Don't tell me that's a Jaden Daniels injury thing. That would kind of upset me if that was the thing. No, Winters is hurt. Darnell Washington is hurt. So we are going to be without those guys, it looks like, for the wild card round here against the Tennessee Titans on the road. I mean, I'm not scared of the Titans, it looks like. They're at 83 overall. I wonder what their record was. Did they have anybody injured? Let's see. I assume Cam Ward is still slinging it. No, they are fully healthy right now. If we look at the playoff bracket, they are the 4th spot. They went 4-5 this year. They went 10-7. We went 11-6, actually. The Bills went 12-5, and they ended up winning the division. Jane Daniels, 24th in passing yards. I'm afraid he got hurt. No, he played 17 games. Wow. Just offense was not great. Maybe in the final 5 weeks of the year. Breece Hall, over 1,100 yards. Garrett Wilson, under 1,000 yards. There's Jordan Tyson, Arian Smith from Georgia. Sacks allowed. Nobody over 10. That's encouraging. And then we didn't get anybody over 10 sacks on our defense. Ruben Bain, 7.5. 8 for Williams. And then 2 interceptions for Jamien Sherwood. All right, let's do this. Taking on the Tennessee Titans. I feel like we should win this game. We're 4 overalls higher than them. I know we are on the road. I think we got the better quarterback. I'm not sure how good Cam Ward really is right now. So I think Brandon Aubrey may have just missed the field goal, which stinks, or we punted. So we have a 3rd down here. I will control. Oh, God, I feel like I'm always going to mess this up. That's why I hate controlling defense. It's been a minute. So I'll control Quincy Williams. 3rd and 4 from the 44. They have Jeremiah Love in that backfield. Alec Pierce, I can see, is on their team as well. Oh, God. Cam Ward. Oh, pick that off. Jermaine Sherwood. All right, let's go. Sherwood. Ken. He's not going to go the distance, but let's go. We will take that interception. I feel like that's like one of the first interceptions I've had in Madden when I've actually played these games in the rebuilds. I thought Cam Ward was going to run for the first down. That was a stupid decision for sure. So we have a 3rd and inches. I feel like offensive coordinators love to run a toss play on 3rd and inches. I actually hate this, but it is going to work out. Breece Hall's going to get the first down. Can he get more? Breece Hall, not just the first. No, he's not going to get the touchdown. Down at the 1. Let's see if we could put it in. I guess we'll just try to give it back to him. 1st and goal from the 1. Let's see if we could strike first. And let's get Breece in the end zone. Come on, Breece, get in there, get in there, get in there. And that is a touchdown for the New York Jets. 1st and 10 from the 15. We were going to try to get pressure. Oh, that puts Sauce on an island. Sauce does make the tackle. All right, so let's see what we got here. 1st and goal from the 4. They have somebody in motion. They're going to get it to Jeremiah Love, and that is going to be a big tackle there for Quinnen Williams. All right, we have 2nd and goal from the 6. Cam Ward, Jeremiah Love in the backfield. Let's see if we can get a stop here. Is Cam Ward going to try to run it? He is, and that is going to... Okay, he's... All right, we will take that. 3rd and goal here from the 5. 2nd quarter just started. Bend but don't break. Let's see if we could force them to a field goal here. I'm going to control. I would go. Let's see. I said his name wrong, and that is going to be a big hit. I don't know what Cam Ward is doing in that backfield. Mayagoa, that's what I meant to say. So we just scored a touchdown. They scored a field goal as well. We've been playing a ton of defense here today. I don't think I've even thrown the ball once. So we have a 3rd and 4 from the 36. Last 3rd down around this range. Oh, they're throwing a running back screen. Can we get in the back? Let's go. Come on. There we go, Sherwood. Big tackle, big interception. Sherwood has been playing out of his mind today, and we're going to get them. They're going to go for it here. Are you serious? Oh, my God. 4th and goal here from the 5, or 4th and 5 from the 36 is what I meant to say. It's going to stop it. They're going to run the ball. No, they're going to pass the ball. I don't love this. I don't love this. Oh, make a play. Make a play. Let's go. Alec Pierce can knock him down with it. Sauce Gardner with the pass breakup. And that is going to be a turnover on downs. And then they score anyway. So it's not like they even matter. Can I get one moment with the offense here today? 4th down from the 1. I'll control Sherwood again. Damn, this sucks. I guess the offense has been non-existent, at least here in the second half. Oh, they're running the ball, and they're going to get the first down. And they scored. Can I control the offense? We're in the 4th quarter. Oh, my God. Can I control the freaking offense? This is embarrassing, man. And they kicked a field goal. So we finally are driving for once. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. I mean, plenty of time left. We're only down by 2 scores. Well, a touchdown and a field goal. So let's see what can happen here. Daniels roll out. We have Mason Taylor up there. Taylor is going to get the first down. Brees with a good block, and that is going to be a touchdown for the Jets on our first play. Come on, defense. Step up. Our defense has been trashed today. Bang. There we go. Let's see what can happen here. So we have 1st and 10 from the 13. We have 3:25. All timeouts left. We could obviously get a field goal, but let's play for the touchdown. What a horrible start right there. They're going to call an injury timeout, which I think low-key helps them. All right, so let's go 2nd and 12 here. Can we get like 6 yards back? Jordan Tyson over the middle. We're going to get more than 6 yards back. We're going to get the first down. Good block there from Brees. And that is a nice 20-yard gain for Daniels and Tyson, 2 former Sun Devils. I don't mind sprinkling in a run play here. We have plenty of time. We have 3 timeouts. I'm not worried whatsoever. Come on, let's, can we flip the side of the field? There we go. Let's get Brees. I don't love this run play. Damn, both my last 2 run plays were terrible. Another injury timeout. Great. That's to our offensive lineman for Shanu. Great. So, we have a 2nd and 10 here. Could run the ball, but I don't really want to run the ball. I might try to hit Tyson again over the middle. This could be a Jordan Tyson drive. Oh, God. Jeffrey Simmons got off his block. Jesus, I'm going to have to throw it away. All right, we have 3rd and 10 from the 31. Can we get the first down? I mean, this is... I don't know if this is 4 down territory just because. Okay. Can we get out? Oh, my God. Can you run up field? This is so stupid. Brees does catch that, but it's 4th and 4 from the 37. What is it? It's saying I should go for it. Oh, this is stupid. This is so risky. You have 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Let's go for it. F it. Why not? Who's open? Oh, God. This is such a stupid. Why did I throw that? Why? It was like a. Oh my God, it was like an intrusive thought to throw it, and I did, and that's probably the game. And the New York Jets lost. What the hell was I doing? It felt wrong to go for it there. It did not feel like the right decision. Not a good play call. I forced that in, and the Jets lose a game they definitely could have won here on the road against the Titans in Wild Card Weekend. All right, so we end our season early, unfortunately. I would say this is a good first year with Jayden Daniels. Like, I'm just glad we made it to the playoffs. I don't know what happened to the offense down the stretch. We don't have a 1st-round pick. We don't have a 2nd-round pick either. The Bills and the Eagles are in the Super Bowl. All right, so the Bills lose to the Eagles in the Super Bowl, 31-28. Reed Blankenship is your Super Bowl MVP. Jamel Dean was it at one point as well. Josh Allen won MVP. Sirianni Coach of the Year. Puka Offensive Player of the Year. Aiden Hutchinson Deep Ploy. Cam Coleman, the Auburn receiver, Offensive Rookie of the Year for the Browns, and LJ McCray, edge rusher for the Lions, Defensive Rookie of the Year. So do we have any notable players retiring? Maybe like Garrett Bradbury, Tyreek Hill retires? No notable Jets, no Jets at all. All right, so before we renegotiate any contracts, I do want to see if we could cut anybody, save some money going forward. I mean, like, could I restructure Garrett Wilson's contract? So it would free $21 million in cap space this season. I don't mind that. Maybe this is so stupid. Maybe I shouldn't do that again. I don't know. I feel like I could get really reckless pushing that to the future. Essentially, the New Orleans Saints style. So I don't think I'm going to cut anybody. We saved, I think, enough money with that. So let's see anybody that I want to bring back here. Armand Membu. Let's definitely pick up that 5th-year option. Andre Cisco. I don't mind bringing back, but I don't really need to break the bank for him. I'd love for him to be like a rotational safety. He's going to hit free agency. All right, we'll see what they're looking like. Brownlee, I'm going to let walk. Sherwood, McDonald. We actually have some noticeable guys here. I mean, Braylon Allen, we can let walk. McDonald, I don't mind giving you a 1-year deal just because we could put him on like different spots. He's going to come back next year. And then I will offer Sherwood a deal just because that's a lot of money. You know what? I might let him walk and hit free agency. I know he made some big plays. He's not really even that interested in re-signing with us. I'll give him the neutral offer. Oh, wait, he took that? Okay, I guess we'll take that. All right, so we're an 85 overall entering free agency. I'm not going to sign Aiden Hutchinson, although that would be sick. I could sign Christian McCaffrey. That's not going to happen. Any good quarterbacks here? Mac Jones. So I'm glad I traded for Jayden Daniels at that point. I do want like a better backup. I don't mind bringing in like Tony Pollard on just a very cheap 1-year deal. Let's do that. All right, so Aiden Hutchinson did not sign after day 1. Joe Alt leaves the Chargers for an in-division rival. Wow, the Raiders spent on the exciting whites. Joe Alt, Cooper DeJean. They should have got Jack Campbell as well. Christian McCaffrey goes to the Commanders. So we ended up Not getting Pollard yet, not getting Brown. We got Christian Wilkins, we got Elijah Molden, and we got Connor McGovern, who I think is a former Jet. Yeah, if I tried to sign whatever Max Steele Hutchinson wants, it would put me into the deep, deep negatives. And I also signed Rashawn Gary to a 1-year deal. No such thing as a bad 1-year deal. He was interested in coming here. Another depth piece for us going forward. All right, so the draft was, could be a lot better. I just kind of reached on some positional value, and Woodyard, our highest drafted safety, is not very good. But I'm excited about the 2020, I guess this is technically the 2028 season, right? Yeah, 2028 season. So Breece Hall might be like a 90 overall this year. If we look at our lineup going into the season, we're an 88 to start off the year. There's a chance we could flirt with 90 at the end of the year. Smith, Tyson, Wilson, solid trio. You have Hall, Kanye Udoa, Cumberland there at running back, Jaden Daniels quarterback with the Duke quarterback Mensa, and I guess Ty Simpson as our QB3, Mason Taylor tight end, Membu Vera Tucker, I guess Connor McGovern. Yeah, wait, what? I don't know why he's not in that lineup. Let's generate that. Let's get him as a starting center. You got John Simpson right there. And then you got Fashanu as the left tackle. Here's the defense. The safeties is the thing I am worried about. We'll see. Maybe I just end up making Thomas the starting free safety, like 84 overall. And then you have Isaiah Rodgers as the corner 3. You have Winters, Sherwood, Williams, Wilkins and Williams on the defensive line is fun, like McDonald now and Jermaine Johnson as rotational edge rushers, giving us a luxury. So we just ended the season with a 15-2 record. The Jets are now like the old Patriots. I don't know, man. I don't want to get too excited because we could easily lose in like the wild card, or no, the divisional round, because we're definitely going to get the bye unless some team went like 16-1 or 17-0. Jaden Daniels was 13th in passing yards, 34 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. He was sacked 31 times this year, 3,900 yards. Breece Hall over 1,000 yards. Udo had 1,400 as well. So we averaged well over 100 yards per game this season. Darnell Washington, 177 rushing yards as our, I guess, fullback. That's insane. 900 for Tyson. 900 basically for Wilson, 700 for Smith, and 661 for Mason Taylor. I guess it was just like the ground game, limiting turnovers, hopefully limiting sacks, and the defense definitely steps up as well. 8.5 sacks for Williams, 8 for Gary, interceptions 5 for Azariah Thomas, kind of has like that pseudo safety for us this year. So we will get a bye week, which is good because we could definitely use it. Oh my God. We should get Mason Taylor back next week. Ruben Bain, Elias there. Wilkins and Gary should all get back. So we're going to be without Kelby Collins for the playoffs, Williams for a little bit, and also Quinnen Williams as well, which sucks. All right, so we are taking on the Baltimore Ravens in the divisional round. They ended up beating, let's see, the Broncos 34-28. MVP Bo Nix, Denver Broncos. Hopefully we got a little bit healthier going up against the Baltimore Ravens here. Like all those guys that were week to week ended up coming back. We're in 89. They're in 87. I mean, playing the Ravens is always like so scary just because of Lamar Jackson. I do want to see our injury report real quick here. So no, we're still without Fashion. Was he hurt last week? Did he get hurt during the wild card round? Some of these guys ended up, I feel like, getting hurt during the wild card round, which is a bit ridiculous. And Mark Andrews is out 1 of 3 weeks. I am not super confident we're going to beat them. And I'm scared we're going to go 15-2 for what? For what? Please tell me we won the game. Oh my God, thank God. You can see it right there, win the game progression, and we are taking on the Raiders here. We ended up winning 30-24. Good Lord. We have a new injury as well. Okay. I mean, Wilkins is day week to week. Molden's week to week. Quinnen should be back if we win this game for the Super Bowl. Actually, everybody there, but I think Collins will be back for the Super Bowl. So we ended up winning 30-24, but that's if we win the championship game. Lamar threw 2 interceptions here. Yeah, Jaden Daniels only 129 yards passing, but wow. We were really a run-first team. Shout out to Breece Hall, 19 for 132 and 2 touchdowns. Mason Taylor, 5 for 54. Arian Smith got a touchdown. Sacks, no sacks, but we did get 2 picks, 1 to Brown, 1 to the rookie Leonard Moore, or year 2 Leonard Moore. And let's see how we look against the Raiders. Let's see what their injury report looks like. They're without Max Crosby, Stokes, and Dejon Johnson. I don't know who their quarterback would be. If we go to the Raiders, it is going to be, oh, no freaking way. No way. Our old friend, oh, they have 2 good running backs. Justin Fields is their quarterback. We almost traded for Jacoby Myers a couple years ago. That's crazy. And they have a 98 overall Brock Bowers. So I am less nervous now just going up against Justin Fields than I would be against most quarterbacks here. Let's see what happens here. Are we able to win? Bang. The Jets are in the Super Bowl for the first time. I don't know if it's 1969. That was the last time they won it all. We ended up winning. It's not going to show me the score, but I know we're taking on the Eagles in the Super Bowl. All right, so let me make sure all my players are upgraded. Hopefully the Eagles, I mean, I never root for injuries, but hope they have an injury or two just to make this a little bit easier for us. So let me check out the injury report for us. It looks really good. That is more than I can ask for. The Eagles, let's see, they are going to be without Jalen Carter, definitely a big absence. We beat the Raiders 21-17. Jaden Daniels, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Justin Fields, 2 interceptions as well. Breece Hall, 87 yards, 5.8 yards per carry, 44 yards from Udo. I wish I got maybe another good running back on this team. 2 touchdowns for Garrett Wilson. He found 2 touchdowns. 5 for 101. Let's go. And then defense here. Winters had 17 tackles. Are you kidding me? That's insane. Our pass rush hasn't been great, though. All right. I'm going to simulate this. Let's just end this video off on a good note. Let's beat the Eagles. Come on, Jaden Daniels. You could do it. I'm scared because, like, I could play. Oh, man. All right. Let's just play, actually. Let's play the moments. Let me get in there. Let me not suck. They're 90 overall. They're so freaking good. That's why I just want to simulate and put me out of my misery right now. Let me see, like, 31-7 we lose. Jets, Eagles. 2 green teams going at it. Oh, great. They're already driving on the first possession of the game. This is just brutal. All right, let's see what happens here. 1st and 10 from the 12. They're going to pass the ball, and that's just going to be a gain of nothing there to Devonta Smith. 2nd and 12. And Devonta Smith catches that for a 1st and goal at the 1. Are they going to run the tush push? Is that a thing here in Madden? No, it looks like it's not. They really should put that in Madden. Maybe they thought it was going to get banned and be like, what's the point? 1st and goal from the 1. They're going to give it to Saquon. Not a good start for the defense whatsoever. All right, but we scored right away, and we have 1st and goal from the 7. Everybody's okay. This is nice. I was scared after they scored to start things off. Let's see if we can go up 14-7. We drove down the field really quickly. Good job by Jaden Daniels, and Breece Hall finds the end zone. The Jets are up 14-7 now. Can the defense hold up? Yes, they can. Let's go. 3rd and 1 from the 40. Let's just get the 1st down. Do not overthink this like I did in that Titans game. Let's get the 1st down. Mason Taylor. Oh, my God. Are you... Please, let's go for it. I'm going to get 1 yard here. Let's go for it here. I want to play. And a 57-yard field goal. Okay, actually, maybe let's kick that. That would be nice if we can hit that. Brandon Aubrey, please hit this. Thank you. Thank you. I can't believe I didn't get that 1st down there. 4th and inches, they're going to get it. I'm putting me out of my misery there. All right, 17-14. 3rd and 5. Oh, man. Okay. We kind of need this. We kind of need to score on this drive. I really wish I was able to get a touchdown to go up 21-7 when I had that opportunity. But their pass rush has been really good already. Come on. Can you get over the middle? There we go. Why? There we go. Arian Smith. That's a huge 1st down. Shout out to the offensive line giving me time there. 3rd and 5 just like that. All right. 3rd and 5. Jordan Tyson over the middle. He can't hold on. All right. It's going to be another field goal. It's fine. Just knock it down, Aubrey, please. Thank you. And they're going to probably score here. Oh, did they? Oh, my God. No way. Oh, we're still in the 2nd quarter. I don't know why I thought we were in the 3rd. Jesus, so many points here in the 1st half. The Eagles have 3 turnovers. See, that's why I got to let the CPU do it rather than me, because then I'm going to act like a goddamn imbecile with the user defensive or the linebackers. And Breece Hall is an absolute freaking stud, man. Breaking a bunch of tackles to get in the end zone. 27 1st half points for the Jets. And they scored just like that. So 3rd and 2, we got 8 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Still so much time left. And we have 2 turnovers here since I last saw you guys. They had 3. Breece Hall, that's a 1st down and more. Down to the 26. 9 carries for 39 yards. We just had a big play. They had a 15-yard penalty on Anthony Hill, who I actually thought about drafting. So we're in a good spot right now. Let's score a touchdown. 1st and goal from the 4. Let's get Breece Hall in again. Can he fight his way? Actually... did fight his way for 3 yards there. So we have 1st and goal from the, or 2nd and goal from the 1. Well, come on, let's just score here with Breece. Does Breece have 2 touchdowns already today? Can we make it 3? He might have 3 for all I know. Breece, get in there. Breece with another touchdown here today for the New York Jets, who have 34 or 33 points. Did we miss an extra point? I don't know. Jalen Hurts got sacked by Christian Wilkins, and I think we got them. Wow. Our defense came to freaking play. I thought our defense was going to get exposed, kind of like it did against the Tennessee Titans. But no, it came to play here today. 33-21 Jets. Breece Hall gets that first down. We have a chance to maybe have the dagger. All right, 2nd and 9 from the 16. Can we get Garrett Wilson the ball, our best receiver? No, we cannot. Can we get Jaden Daniels in the end zone? Yes, we can. Is that like our 4th or 5th rushing touchdown on the day? Thank God I didn't fumble. We're up by 19. Come on. Wow, they actually got that 4th and 12. Are you serious? All right. Wow, that kept their season alive. They got a 4th and 12, and they actually got a touchdown out of it. So we're only up by 12. 6:44, 3rd and 10 right here. They can get the ball back. I don't love any of this. So I'm going to be an absolute idiot and throw a deep ball to Mason Taylor, and that's going to get picked. Oh, I almost caught that. That is insane. All right. I ain't kicking no field goal, and we missed it. Nice. It's a 5-point game. What the hell is going on? Well, was I in field goal range when I threw that to Mason Taylor? Are we kicking like 70-yard field goals? All right. Can we please just get a couple first downs, end this game? Breece Hall. Solid gain right there. They're going to try to use their timeouts, it looks like, before the 2-minute warning. Breece Hall, get this first down. There we go. That is huge. They're going to use their last timeout. Still 2:53, so I can run, I have to run 2 plays here until the 2-minute warning, so they still have plenty of time to get the ball back as well. Halfback draw, that just got blown up. They did not really see that whatsoever, or the fake pass there, so unfortunately, I wish he could have ran around for 9 more seconds. We're going to have to call another play here before the 2-minute warning. So 2nd and 9 here from the 41. Let's get Mason Taylor in motion to the left side. Let's go up the middle with Breece Hall, and that is going to be a solid gain, but this is what it's coming to. Damn, there's going to be the 2-minute warning here. 3rd and 3. I mean, as much as I want to pass it, like I need the clock to keep running here after the 2-minute warning, because an incomplete gives them way too much time. And I'm afraid the CPU is going to just do some dumb Brandon Aubrey field goal attempt. 3rd and 3 from the 34. Can Breece Hall get 3 yards? I mean, a part of me really wants to pass the ball, but I don't know if I should do that. Oh, God, this isn't good. That is just terrible. That is just terrible. All right. They want to kick the field goal. I'm going to let the clock run down. I'm not kicking this. I'm wasting 22 seconds, calling a timeout, letting the CPU do it. All right. Please hit this. Please. Oh my God, he hit it. Thank God. All right. So I guess I should control this defense. Oh my God. All right. A minute left. They have 0, and I repeat, 0 timeouts. I'm just scared I'm going to choke this. We're over here with Sherwood. There's nobody to guard. Okay. That is as good of a first play as you can ask for. That is a sack for the Jets for Sean Gary. And they got to go hurry up. They're going to spike the ball. That is a loss of 12 right there. And it's going to be 3rd and 22 coming up. All right. I'm here with Sherwood. Is Hurts going to take a shot? Oh my God. Holy, no way. Saquon almost caught that. Looked like Saquon beat Sauce. Oh my God. That was petrifying. All right, well, this is the game right here. 4th and 22 from the 43. They were running some weird wing formation right there. Oh my God. Come on. Gets it. Who that is. Yes, let's go. And the New York Jets. The New York Jets, guys, are going to win the Super Bowl. Oh my God, I did not think I was going to beat the Eagles. I really didn't. And the Jets get it done. They end up going 16-2 on the season. We beat the Ravens. We beat the Raiders, put the ring on the finger, and the New York Jets win the Super Bowl here in 2028 with Jaden Daniels as their quarterback. I hope you guys did enjoy this Jets rebuild. If you did, I would appreciate you dropping a thumbs up. If you guys want to see any more Madden rebuilds throughout the NFL season, let me know down below with the NBA season starting up as well. We're going to get more NBA rebuilds out. Don't you worry. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.